Alright, hello again everybody. I'm back with more Grim Dawn. And we're gonna start you off in the most exciting way possible by reading. Alright, let's get these going. Which one's the first one? Inquisitor Creed, first entry. I am currently en route to the village of Burwich in order to investigate a number of strange incidents that have been reported in this area. As dusk is drawing near and the swamps of this region are said to be hazardous to travel at night, I've reluctantly taken up a small lodging at a small, squalid tavern in Lower Crossing. Perhaps I am weary from my hurried travels, but I feel as if there is a strange pressure and electricity to the air. It is almost akin to the still before a thunderous summer gale, but yet the sun shines and not a cloud is to be seen. Everything seems as it should, but in my gut I feel that something terrible will soon come to pass. Ominous. And entry number 2. As I was packing to resume my journey to Burwich, my assistance was urgently requested at a logging camp in the old grove west of Devil's Crossing, where strange animal attacks have left 3 lumbermen listless and pale. Upon arrival, I received a somber greeting from the foreman, who informed me that the bitten workers had gone mad and fled the premises. They were reported to have spoken in an unknown tongue. The foreman showed me the remains of the animals. 2 gray foxes and a hound, suffering from some sort of horrific mange, lay in a hastily dug pit behind the outhouse. The foreman told me the animals suddenly died when confronted by the workers, and a strange green vapor emanated from their remains. Shortly afterwards, the 3 lumbermen fell ill and their state rapidly deteriorated. It appears that my presence in this region is most warranted. Alright, so some spooky stuff going on. We've already killed a fuck ton of those dogs, been bitten a few times, so that's probably foreshadowing that that's gonna happen to us, I guess. It's spooky. It's not, actually, at least as far as I can tell, but wouldn't that be interesting? You just get bit by a random enemy and you fucking, like, immediately are just down for the entire game. That could have been a good time. Let's go this way. Let's keep trudging on, looking for the cave under Burial Hill, the first dungeon. Bugs. Big swarms of bugs. Big swarms of bugs. I really enjoyed it in my last playthrough, because Shaman gets an ability that lets them just, like, throw bugs. So I was just, like, killing bugs by throwing swarms of bugs at them. It was, like, that's honestly been my favorite thing in this game so far. I try to put at least a point in this passive every level, since that's, like, sort of how you level up overall. So I'm going to keep doing that. I think I'm even going to throw another thing into this, because it seems really good, just bonus damage all the time. Piercing damage is what we need to aim for, apparently, which I don't think either of our weapons have right now, but we'll get it eventually. Piercing and cold damage. And I could put a point into this. Like, it's just the big meter area. Okay, that's why it has a recharge, and I didn't notice that earlier. Last episode I was saying, like, I didn't know why it was activating sometimes, but that's why. It just has a recharge. I think I'm going to put a second point in my passive this level. It seems pretty good to me. And this time we're going to go ahead and put a point into physique so that we can maybe wear some of this equipment. Doesn't look like it, but it's okay. Is this any better? Same damage in my offhand, in my main hand, and it has armor piercing, so I guess we might as well. Still not piercing damage, just physical damage? Wait, what is piercing damage then if these deal physical damage? I guess it must only come from spells then, so I guess in that case we need to aim for cold damage on our weapons? I never actually looked at it because my other character didn't have, like, a bonus to piercing or anything, but I guess that it must be that, yeah, I guess all weapons either must just deal physical, or like the armor pen that weapon had, the armor piercing, maybe it affects that somehow. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. We're still only level 4. I don't actually know if this game has a level cap or anything, but you know, we'll just keep going until we run out of stuff to do. Until we beat the game. We're going all the way through. So far, to any of you out there wondering, I am not really noticing a change in difficulty between normal difficulty and veteran difficulty, though that first boss did give me some pretty good drops, so I guess that was a nice thing. But yeah, for right now, I'm just beating stuff down. I don't even really need to use any of my skills. I will here, because free kills, or not. Alright. Alright, stuff's getting a little tougher now. Not one-shotting stuff anymore, at least, which is good. One-shotting stuff over and over and over gets a little boring. I think that's better than my other weapon. I can't use it yet, but oh, it's way better than my other weapon. This looks like next level. We're putting our pointage into physique. It's a dude. Oh, I remember this dude. He got stuck out here. We're all going to die out here. Yeah, some of the people are voice acted and some of them aren't. I don't exactly understand why, but I guess I'll do the voice acting for the people that don't, and myself, so yeah. Get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to have a conversation. How was I doing? Calm down, where are you from? I was staying with a group of survivors down in Devil's Crossing, you know, the old prison, but supplies started running low. I volunteered to go scavenging around Lower Crossing, figured it was safe enough, but I was wrong. I got chased in here by a pack of ravenous rift scourges, though I can't hear their maddening skittering anymore. I suppose I have you to thank for that? It doesn't matter, though. This area is overrun with the dead. We won't make it 5 feet with getting surrounded. I suppose I go up a rift gate for you. A what? Isn't that what those things are pouring out of? Well, sort of. I'll take you home. I'm having a hard time believing that after what I've seen in Burwich. But you don't seem to have the look of taken about you. I suppose this is my only option. See you back at Devil's Crossing. And he's gone. And we get some free shit, so that's nice. We get some free shit when we go back to town for basically pressing a button, because no one else can open these portals, by the way. We'll get into that a bit later, but I haven't even used it yet. And my inventory is starting to fill up, so it's a good time to show you. We go back, and then it opens a big interface. And then we just go back to town. I forget if we can even... No, we can't even talk to that guy yet, because he's in the city proper. We have to do the rest of the stuff first, but we can sell a lot of this, like, pretty useless stuff we're carrying. Actually, I think one of those pieces of armor I just called useless was better than mine, but only because it gave me energy regen, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I should... Alright, that has spirit. I'm not gonna get a lot of spirit, but this is... Yeah, that is worth keeping, but this I can go ahead and sell. And I'm never going to use two-handed weapons, so I can just sell them. Keep that axe because it seems pretty good. What is this blue thing I'm carrying? Oh, it's a potion. Okay. Alrighty then. And then we just go back into this portal, and then we can teleport back to our portal. It's just like it was in Diablo, but it's a good system. It's a system that I like. And we are the only one in this universe that can do that because we were, like, possessed by that thing at the beginning. That's what lets us be able to do that. And that's... Apparently we were, like, just about to get one. That's, like, a standing portal that we can teleport back to from wherever. Which means, I think, that we're almost at the first dungeon, if I remember right. Yeah, the first dungeon, I'm pretty sure, is, like, right over in this area. It's, like, blocked off. But we can get there pretty fast, but I'm still probably going to clear out most of this area before we head in there. Not because it's really that difficult or anything. Holy shit. Whoosh! Yeah, this right-click ability. It's pretty good. I like it. And even though I'm like a rogue, I'm not taking that much damage yet, so that's fun. I assume eventually we'll get to the point where we're like glass cannony as shit, but... Not yet, I guess. And for now, we just come in, and we hit right-click, and then we hold down left-click, and yeah, it's a good time. Okay, so that's what we just picked up, that, like, spiky thing. This thing, that's a component, and they're basically just, like, upgrades to weapons or armor. You end up getting a lot of them. I'm surprised that's the first one we actually got. Oh, and there's the dungeon we need to go into, but I'm gonna... Alright, that's a new area, so I won't... Ah, fuck it. Let's get in there. Let's have some action. Certainly been a little bit action depleted the first previous few episodes. All right, you gotta kill the crystal quick because they spawn zombies. And they drop these Aether Crystals, which are a pretty important component. And another level. I think... Is this gonna... Yeah, alright. So here we go. We got 5 points into this thing, and from every 5 now on... Not every 5, but for the next few 5s, we get access to new skills. So great, I promise action, and now we're gonna have to read through 3 new skills. But whatever. We got it. Alright. The brawny Bilgothian was an anomaly among the Leith Nightblade Masters, but he exceeded them all in raw power. Leveraging his strength and direct but lethal attacks like the Shears, Bilgothian could often finish an enemy in a single move. This is a melee dual-wielding technique that activates off dual weapon attacks. Okay, so this is like... It's a passive upgrade to our passive, pretty much, in that, like, just... It's almost like a crit. It's like a chance for a powerful attack. A few other classes have them, and that's worth putting a point into, I think. And some new things. A legendary technique of the Nightblades, hurl conjured blades infused with shadow magic that rend through flesh like paper. That sounds pretty good. Let's read this one. Excuse me. Secret martial techniques of the Nightblades enable you to draw vital breath or pneuma, I guess, from your surroundings for short bursts of speed and power. The metabolic acceleration caused by these vital breaths also confers vital healing. What? Okay, so it's okay, so it's an instant heal. Okay, that's what it is. It's an instant heal, and that it heals us a little bit and gives us more speed over time. That's pretty good, but I think I'm gonna go with this. It sounds like a solid attack. And this sounds like a thing I'm going to want to put on right-click, not left-click. Yeah, that's... Alright, so I'm going to swap these abilities around really quick. That seems more, like, fitting for them. So, Blades. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. And then we come in here, we kill the crystal. It spawns a bunch of shit, but as long as we kill it fast enough, they all die. There's a lot of those around in this dungeon. And that's good because I think we need quite a few Aether Crystals upcoming. Oh shit, it's a boss and I missed my blades! Yeah, blades! That's pretty good damage, I can respect that. Oh, look at all that stuff. That sweet, sweet loot. Oh, and that was our quest target, yay. That was the guy we needed to kill, because he was the one making all the zombies. Woohoo. And he gave us some good loot. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, we leveled up. We get more points. How much physique do I need to use this? 80? Alright, we're going to go ahead... Oh, never mind. I think this is better. So what is this? 1 to 6 physical damage. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I think I'm going to put that into that hand... And this into this hand, right? Like, does that work? So yeah. We got this, which deals a lot of damage, and then we have this, which gives us some good beneficial stats. Alright, that's solid. Apparently, we already had magic boots. That's great. And ours, even though they have way less armor, are better because they give us offensive ability, and I want to be like as glass cannony as possible, and the saw blade is still better than the stuff that we have, so I don't know, it's not that much better though, because this one has stats that make it like sort of worthwhile. So in that case, we're gonna put a point in cunning, get more raw damage overall. You can weapon swap, so I guess I'll put my ranged weapons on that, because I'm pretty sure all the passive Nightblade stuff works with guns too. I don't know for sure, but either way, we don't have 2 of them for now, so we're going to deal a lot more melee damage. Alright, though. It's pretty good. Oh, and even more stuff. Alright, cool. I'm pretty sure this is the way we need to go. Yeah, this way has these, like, shrines, couple Aether Crystals. Oh, that was that passive that we put skill points into last level, by the way. Finally paying off. I think that's the first time it's activated. Is that everything? That everything we're gonna spawn? Alright. So these shrines are just like around, and that devotion tree that I showed last episode, if you remember that, this is where we get points for that. And loot, apparently. So let's get out of this dungeon, go back to town, and then I will... Damn, dude, those blades do work. Like it. Ah. Yeah, solid. I wish the cooldown was a bit lower, because we can't just, like, spam it, but it's pretty good. Alright. So, yeah, let's get out of here. Go back to town. I said get out of here. Go back to town, and we'll look at the devotion tree, because... Because I actually didn't really notice the devotion tree in my last playthrough, like, until I had a shitload of points. So I just, like, barely even looked at it. So this time, I guess we're going to be doing some actual, you know, looking at it. Oh, it's an Aether Shard. I was hoping I'd one-shot it with my blades, but not quite. Die. Why is that one fast? Why is this one fast? Hold on. Alright, whatever. A little bit of fighting. Before I go back to town, I'm going to go ahead and go down this path, because it has a lot of these Aether Shards on it. And I forget what, but I think we need those crystals in just a second. Man, I am dealing damage now. Like, these blades are doing work. My autos are doing a fuck ton of work for, you know, being auto attacks. Blades. I hope that putting more points in that skill reduces its cooldown, because I want to just, like, throw those blades all over the place. So we're just going to head this way until we find that portal we were at earlier, because I think that means we'll have explored pretty much this entire area. Yeah. Alright, good. And then back to town we go. First quest completed, guys! Yay! Let's talk to the captain.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
I have killed the reanimator.
A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing.
Thank you.
I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the Ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump.
Should you?
Speak with me in my office, inside the prison.
I do not remember doing that. I will speak to them. Alright. And I'm actually going to go ahead and end this episode here, guys. We'll do all the stuff I talked about, the devotion tree, talking to those guys he was talking about. Go ahead and get that done next episode. And for now, bye-bye. Have a fun time.